Hi there, I'm Thomas Michaud from Real Guitar Success. You knew that. This is where I help you to learn guitar and more importantly to love your guitar playing journey. And learning fingerpicking patterns is certainly a part of loving your guitar playing journey, especially on acoustic guitar. This will be considered a Travis fingerpicking pattern. And of all the versions, this might be one of the simpler versions, but still sounds great. Travis fingerpicking is mostly known for this alternating bass. It's actually keeping the beat, but then the other fingers are adding notes in between. So this pattern is fairly simple. It looks like this in whole. You start with the thumb, then the first finger, then the thumb again, and then the second finger. Now, all the time throughout the pattern, you'll hear this. This is the basic pattern. You can add a lot of embellishments to it. But we're going to start just learning this basic pattern today. And then I'll give you an exercise at the end that you can practice it to help you get it down. And it happens to also be the basic chord progression for the verse of Landslide by Fleetwood Mac, a popular song. So let's do this. Go ahead and make your C chord. I'm making a basic C chord with my first finger, first fret, second string. Then I stretch over to the fourth string, second fret, and third finger's on that fifth string, third fret. Thumb on the fifth string. Put your first finger on the third string, and your second finger on the second string. So the pattern looks like this, and I'll call it the string names for right now, and then I'll go back and make sure you know which fingers. We'll start with the thumb, that's 5, fifth string. Then to the third string. Now the thumb moves to the fourth string, and then the second string. So again, that's 5, 3, 4, and 2. 5, 3, 4, 2. Now, a couple of things quickly so it sounds good. Start slowly and just get the basic pattern. It doesn't really sound good till you start speeding it up, but you got to get the basic finger motion. The other thing is, try not to yank out from the guitar. Push your thumb more down. It's okay if it pulls out a little bit, like that, but don't yank it out like that. It doesn't make a good sound. And same with your fingers. Pull them into your palm more than you're pulling out your hand. Try to keep your hand pretty well steady. The other problem with pulling your hand out is that you have to keep coming back to the strings. And that little bit of distance will make it difficult to get back in the right place. So back to this basic pattern. We're going to tighten it up a little bit now. Start with 5, 3, 4, 2. 5, 3, 4, and stop there. We're going to leave a little gap, and you'll see why in a minute. So that's the whole pattern. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. So now try it with me, nice and slow. First, place your fingers. Thumb on the fifth string, first finger's on the third string, second finger's on the second string. Here we go. Well, I'll call it the strings. 5, 3, 4, 2. Again, 5, 3, 4, and pause. Again, start over. 5, 3, 4, 2. 5, 3, 4, pause. 5, 3, 4, 2. 5, 3, 4, pause. 5, 3, 4, 2. 5, 3, pause. Okay, now I'm going to do it a little faster just to give you something to practice with, and then you'll want to do it on your own, come back to the video, and do it a few times till it gets smooth. Here's what we're after. 1, 2, ready, start. Okay, now I'm going to give you a little pattern with some chords to practice it once you get it on one chord. We're going to keep the right hand on the same strings, but I'm going to go through 3 chords. The C is the first one. Then I'm going to take my second finger over to the fifth string, second fret, and put my pinky down on the third string, second fret. No, second string, third fret. I knew that didn't sound right. So that's the second string, third fret, yes. And then finally, the last chord, it's called an A minor. I'm putting my first finger back like a C, only without the third finger. Second finger's on that fourth string, second fret. Open A string. So the 3 chords are C. We'll call this one a G with a B, G/B. and then A minor 7, and then we'll go back. So it sounds like this. So you can keep cycling through those 3 chords. It's the same as the basic verse in Landslide by Fleetwood Mac, and to play it with the CD, you'd have to put the capo on the 3rd fret to raise the whole thing up. So you'd play it up in here. I want to show you one little subtlety that you can add to this when you're feeling ready. So watch this for a minute. That's the first one. Now that's where I stopped, and I'm going to flick off with my 2nd finger on the C chord. So it sounds like this. It does 2 things. The pull off, which is what we call that, makes another note, but it also gets you ready to move over to that G with a /B. So it goes like this, the C to that G, no pull off, to the A minor 7, watch, pull off, same finger, same note. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments and leave me any other ideas of videos that you'd like to see me make of either techniques or songs. I've enjoyed spending this time with you. Please remember, learning guitar is not a destination, it's a journey, and you deserve to love your guitar playing journey. Thanks again for joining me today.